Good morning, everybody. I just got out of the shower. So my hair is wet, showing up as is. Um, so today is day 14. We are two-thirds of the way through this challenge. And I congratulate all of you who have stuck through this. And I have a question for you. As you are clearing the emotional baggage from the past, what do you notice is different? Because when we acknowledge what's different, we actually create more. And if we don't acknowledge it, maybe we can start to fall back into the old patterns or believe that things haven't changed when we're not actually looking. So, just for yourself, what are you noticing is different? Oh, I got some hearts. Thank you. Um, What is different? And you don't have to type it in the chat, although you could. It's just for you to start looking at and noticing. And sometimes it's not anything you can put into words. You just feel different, like cleaner and brighter. So ponder that. And today, I wanted to look a little deeper into like your identity as we are clearing this emotional baggage, you're going to feel different. And a lot of people identify themselves with their emotions. You know, who am I? Who am I without my emotions, without my drama, without my upsets, without my sadness and sorrow? Who am I? But what if you're none of those things? You can express all of that, and that may be part of what you can be. But who are you really? So, as we clear these past emotional upsets, lies, anger, resentment, all of these things, and our energy starts to change, like, do you feel weird and different? Do other people sense that there's something different about you and want to pull you back into what they know? So, everywhere you might be trying to hold on to a frequency that is normal for you or that feels like you, instead of going on the adventure of what else is possible and what else can I be, will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. One of the first questions that I remember Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, sharing in a class that I took in 2004, I think it was. He said every day he wakes up and he asks, who am I today? And what grand and glorious adventures will I have? Well, I used to have a little post-it note. See, right? Where is it? Oh my gosh, it's so weird. There, there, on that little side table. It's weird to do this because the camera is like reversed. Anyway, I used to have a little post-it on my side table, and I had all these questions that I would wake up and I would look at and I would ask in the morning. And I used to ask that one, but it was definitely like when I look at it now, it was from structure. Who am I today and what grand and glorious adventure will I have? I was like trying to figure it out. I had so many rigid walls of who I was, and I didn't want people to see me. I definitely didn't want people to see me with my hair not dry and, you know, lovely. So, who are you? What can you be? What other expressions are within you that want to come out that were suppressed by these walls of emotional baggage? And whose emotional baggage is it anyway? Right? So, everything this is that I'm bringing up, let's destroy it and create it right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Whee! That's opening up a nice vortex in my head. Do you guys feel that like spinny, like woo? And like really be willing to experience different energies, to experience joy, to experience humor, to experience lightness, curiosity, like when you were a child, like really, really, really little. Like, sometimes people haven't had the greatest childhood. So like before that, or maybe the last lifetime, if this lifetime doesn't work for you. There is a space in time where you actually didn't have these structures and you didn't have to try to hold yourself to looking a certain way and being a certain way so that other people would receive you or wouldn't judge you. So everything that's bringing up times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Wow. When you're alone in nature and you're not doing selfies for Instagram and social media, and you're not thinking about all that stuff, it's like you can let down all these barriers and you can actually be. And the trees invite us to being more of us. The trees are always like reaching for the sunshine and growing in any old direction. And, if another tree falls on it, it's like, all right, well, I'm going to grow this way and then up. It's amazing. Like every moment in nature is an expression of growth and creation. And trees definitely do not hold on to what happened yesterday. So, what if we didn't have to have this identity? What if we could be in the curiosity of what else is possible? And what would I actually like to be choosing and creating? So, all of the past structures that have held all of this stuff in place, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. And I think it really takes, like working out at the gym. You can't just go one day and expect to have strong muscles. You've got to keep going. And then, you might have the perfect, amazing, fit, toned body. But then if you don't keep working out, if you don't keep using it, it's going to start to diminish. So, right now we're doing a deep dive into clearing this past stuff. But then once that's clear, like, what are you going to be creating as your future? And what tools can you use to play in that realm to create something different so that you don't end up in this place again where you have to you have to keep going into all of that past baggage. Like we can be baggage free. Where would you like to go? What's your next journey going to be? So, if anybody would like to explore more of that after these 21 days, I have just created a 3-part Zoom called Finding Your Sparkle. And we'll go into the creation and how to navigate what we would like to choose as our future. So you're all invited to that. I'll put a link here. It's on my website, and it would be really cool to interact with you all, face to face on Zoom instead of this one directional thing. It'll be the same time as most of these. Well, this one's a little early, but most of my Zooms, YouTube lives have been at noon, my time in the world in California. So there'll be a time link also. Yeah. So keep clearing, keep asking questions, keep looking at, what works for you, honing your awareness. Like your awareness is so key. It's funny, my daughter came home the other day and she said that she wanted to put gas in her car, and she thought about this one gas station that is a little further away um, that is cheaper, so she wanted to go there, but she had this sense, her intuition was telling her that it was closed, and she thought, "Why would it be closed on a Saturday? It should be open." And so she went anyway, even though her awareness told her it would be closed, and when she got there, it was closed, and she was pissed, and I'm like, "Why are you pissed? You should be celebrating. You were correct. That is your awareness. Even if you don't listen to it, at least you can acknowledge, 'Wow, I knew that.'" And then you strengthen that voice of your intuition, and then you can navigate more ease going forward. So whatever you do, just acknowledge that you know, and acknowledge that you are working these muscles and you are building your intuition. And what would it be like to have that be the stronger voice instead of the negative and the past stuff and other people's points of view and projections and all of that. So everything that brings up, let's destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. What if you know? And what if you can choose what works for you, even if it seems crazy to other people? What if you trusting you is one of the greatest gifts you can be in the world? I'm excited to see. So I hope to meet you guys one day, and hopefully, if you like these and you want to join that Finding Your Sparkle Zoom, um, that's in a couple of weeks. So I'm excited. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow.